Welcome to the Triangle, everyone. David Huffman, TJ Hopkins, Israel Rivera. So we're not going to talk about hockey. We're going to talk about the NBA, the NFL, and Major League Baseball. And so we all put together brackets on playoff basketball.
Well, hold on, pause.
It's time.
Before we get into anything, what do you have against hockey? I gotta know.
It's a terrible sport. I don't enjoy watching it. I don't enjoy nothing about it.
I mean, a lot of people enjoy watching.
It's no fun.
Oh my god!
It's like soccer on ice.
Oh, soccer's a beautiful sport, son. Disrespectful. Soccer is like most viewed in the world. Like more people in the world watch soccer than any other sport in the world.
Okay, well, anyways, so we all put together brackets where we thought who's going to win the NBA Finals, who's going to win the championship.
Yes, sir.
Who do you guys got in your finals and why? And what is your biggest upset in your bracket that you have?
I'm going first.
Yeah.
All right. I got Golden State repeating. They have a 57% chance of repeating. That means that
According to Vegas,
they have a 57% chance of repeating. That means they give the field 43% chance of an upset. And I have Golden State over Cleveland because there's no one in the East that can really challenge Cleveland.
I think Miami can do it, but
I have Golden State in 6 again.
Okay. How about you? What's your biggest upset in your bracket?
Charlotte over Miami.
I don't know if that's really an upset, but
That's an upset.
Okay, I'll give you that one. How about you? Who you got?
I have my biggest upset is Eastern semis. I got Cleveland and Boston. I got Boston winning in 7.
Zero chance any of that happens.
Wait, I take that back.
Whatever.
My biggest upset would be Charlotte beating Toronto in the Eastern semis.
Yeah, that's nice. I actually got Indiana beating Toronto.
That's a big upset.
I actually got a couple. I got Miami beating the Cleveland Cavaliers too in the Eastern Conference Finals.
Actually,
I got the Spurs losing to Oklahoma City, and then I have Oklahoma City beating Golden State.
That's a bigger upset.
I have Oklahoma City winning it all in 6.
Okay, so that's how the bracket actually does go. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was like I had a mixed match and everything, but that's how it actually goes. Yeah, I actually got Boston and Golden State going to the finals. I'm just really big on Brad Stevens. In that team collectively,
none of those guys have been into playoffs. Like
they've
none
been
of
to
them
the
been there.
playoffs, but it doesn't matter.
You can't pretend like that stuff doesn't matter.
It does matter, but I don't really see a big threat collectively to Boston besides Cleveland.
What if Miami gets Bosh back at some point? Like, let's say they get
Bosh is not coming back.
What if they get him back?
If they get him back, then they're a bigger
in the
threat.
first round.
They're a bigger threat.
What if they get him
I got
back
Miami
in
going
the
to
semis?
I got Miami going to the Eastern Conference.
Okay, then Miami's chances increase significantly because you have to deal with Bosh's shooting and you have to deal with even though he's a headache, Hassan Whiteside on the block. Like
how is Hassan Whiteside a headache?
Dude,
do you really want to go there right now?
He's absolutely a headache.
Did you really just ask that question?
Sometimes he forgets that he's in the NBA, not in the UFC.
Did you really just ask that question? Look how much he has to bounce around before he found a home in Miami.
Well, in his defense, he was in Sacramento, and that's where careers go to die.
In his defense.
That's where careers go to die.
In his defense, he had to go. Careers go to die in Sacramento. And explain Rajon Rondo. Explain that one. Anyway,
he's reviving his career. His career was dead, and he revived it. Like Rudy Gay, his career's kind of died since he got there.
Yeah, I think Rudy Gay.
Yeah, look at all those guys. And Marco Bellinelli.
Marco Bellinelli. This is that's hilarious. But
Darren Collison, did you just go there and your career's just over? DeMarcus Cousins is
even George Karl's career done.
George Karl,
one of the best Hall of Fame coach. He can't even get that bunch to do nothing.
He can't even make it through a season.
So I don't even know.
They already fired him.
What kind of coach do you think that they're gonna get? That's gonna get those guys, on the right page.
What if they got Tom Thibodeau?
No, Mark he doesn't want to go. Tom Thibodeau doesn't want to go there. He's being linked to the Minnesota job.
Mark Jackson.
Tom Thibodeau really.
Tom Thibodeau wants full control of basketball operations.
Yeah, and exactly, and that's what Minnesota's willing to give him.
No way.
Which is fair.
And that's what Minnesota's willing to give him.
Wait. So it's not fair.
Minnesota's willing to either give him or Jeff Van Gundy.
Stan Van Gundy can get complete control with Tom Thibodeau. Can't
he coached the team that went to the finals?
So.
Tom Thibodeau, if he goes to Minnesota, they're an automatic playoff team in my mind.
With that team,
definitely, and they're gonna get another piece that's gonna be young.
Anybody, if they kept Sam Mitchell, I think they would have been a playoff team too.
No.
Sam Mitchell vastly improved that team over the course of the season.
Yes, he did, but he's not their coach though. He's not the guy that's gonna take them over the hump.
Yeah, he didn't get fired. He was an interim.
How about Snyder? How about that Utah Jazz?
Quinn Snyder.
I mean, His team kind of.
He's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere, but his team that team I thought was gonna make the playoffs, and they kind of fell apart.
Rudy Gobert got injured, so they couldn't really,
Their rim protector's gone.
And then Derek Favors wasn't there down the stretch.
Yeah, he got injured for a couple games. I mean, they really only they don't have a true point guard really.
So that's
Dante Exum comes back and really develops into anything.
Yeah, Dante Exum, he missed this year like that.
Yeah, Dante Exum is if he has another bogus year. He's a bust. Yeah, definitely bust.
Well, I mean,
because you didn't really get to see a lot of him. He didn't play a lot of good basketball.
He went
in
international.
Australia.
His defense.
He played at an academy in Australia.
I mean, he got injured overseas. It wasn't really in his control. That happened.
I think he played playing for his world team.
Yeah.
See, that's why I'm not a really big fan of FIBA.
But
that's another conversation.
You
bring up.
Tony Parker plays for France.
Yeah, but
every time. Ginobili plays for Argentina all the time.
Not this year.
A lot of those guys are taking a head back. FIBA's a joke.
I think FIBA's super corrupt, and I just
they're a joke. They're just
look at all. There's a lot of corruption that goes on in FIBA basketball. Look at all the reports and stuff.
Well, World Cup, soccer,
all of their sports are like that.
FIBA is really
super corrupt.
It's
OKC in 6 for the whole thing.
Yeah.
Why?
You got OKC winning in 6.
Kevin Durant.
Okay.
Kevin Durant.
And Russell Westbrook. And how about Stephen Curry shooting 40-foot threes?
To win the game.
Oklahoma City almost beat the Warriors 3 times this season.
Almost.
Yeah, but I think in the playoffs, I think they can.
Let's talk about my bracket here. You guys are putting the teams that everybody's talking about, but I got a team that nobody's talking about. And you got OKC actually beating Golden State in the Western Conference Finals.
The whole thing. You have OKC winning the entire thing.
Yeah.
Wow, you're crazy.
No, dude, it's gonna happen. You watch.
All right.
They have the personnel. They have the personnel to switch everything all the time. They have the personnel that can defend Golden State, and they have the shooting, and they have the star power.
They have the shooting.
You're right. Yeah. You might be right, but they
just
don't play defense.
Walking 30.
They don't play
anywhere.
If you're going tit for tat against Golden State, you're gonna lose.
Wait. Okay. Kevin Durant walking 30. Westbrook's a walking triple double.
Right.
Steph Curry can get you 40.
Right.
Easy. Klay Thompson.
You're making it sound like Kevin Durant can't score 40 points in the game. Are you kidding me?
Klay Thompson can get you 30.
Is Kevin Durant because he didn't play one season?
They are the best rebounding team. OKC.
Have people forgotten how good Kevin Durant is?
No,
people just
not at all.
He didn't play good one season. Or didn't play at all.
But OKC's problem. They don't have enough. They've never had enough.
Kevin Durant is in the conversation for best player in the league.
They've never had enough.
But they've
always been one player short. And who's going to be that one player to step up?
I think
Deion Waiters,
Randy Boy.
That's why they did trade
Serge Ibaka. Serge Ibaka needs to stop shooting threes and get his ass on the block and be a bully down there.
He doesn't have that game.
He doesn't have that game.
He doesn't have that back to the basket game.
The defensive play, when Serge Ibaka was a defensive bully, when he just blocked.
He's still a very good defender.
When he just blocked
he's trying to put too much on the other end.
When he just blocked any and everything that was thrown up near him. Are you kidding me?
Okay.
He doesn't have that game.
You guys are reverting away from my bracket here. I got Boston and Golden State in the finals. Everybody could laugh at that.
No way.
For real, everybody could laugh at that.
I'm not laughing.
Everybody could laugh at that.
I am not laughing. I really feel like Boston is the most underrated team in the playoffs.
Yes.
Come on.
I am taking
you guys, this. None of those teams, none of those players have done diddly squat.
Yeah, but look at their roster, top to bottom, and they give you everybody gives you contributions.
They don't have playoff experience. Everyone on that team outside of Marcus Smart was in the playoffs last year. What are you talking about?
They got swept.
They got swept.
That's different from having legitimate playoff experience. You're getting swept in the first round of
legitimate
playoff.
playoff experience. To make the playoffs, you have to that is legitimate playoff experience. You can say you made the playoffs. Whether you got swept, whether you got swept or not, you still made the playoffs.
There's no Luol Deng on that team. There's no Dwayne Wade actually in there done that.
Boston?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, who they got?
Wow. Come on, man. Okay, first of all, Boston has really good perimeter defense.
Yeah, everybody.
And that is going to. And then you got Isaiah Thomas can drop 20 to 30 a night.
Yeah, he's a good player.
Avery Bradley can shut down your best shooting guard.
Okay.
Possibly. I don't know if he's big enough to guard small forward. I don't know if they're getting Jay Crowder.
He's not guarding LeBron.
Are they getting Jay Crowder back? If they're getting Jay Crowder back, right? You got Evan Turner off the bench. You got Jared Sullinger, Kelly Olynyk. Both those guys are stretching the floor. Amir Johnson running, jumping, blocking shots, rebounding
monster.
Right? Marcus Smart off the bench. You're laughing at this, but I'm not laughing at this. I'm not laughing at this. You got Jerebko, who's been playing okay. Jonas Jerebko. First of all, this team has the makeup of some really upset. I mean, they're gonna upset Atlanta.
And the thing
if
is,
that's even much of an upset.
I got them beating
I
Atlanta.
have them upsetting Cleveland in 7 games because Cleveland just seems to not be getting anything right.
LeBron
right now.
James is not going to allow himself to not be in like the Eastern Conference Finals this year. Come on,
look,
man, we were making like Boston cannot like LeBron James. Do you remember? Do you guys forget LeBron James?
Who on that team can guard any of those Who other than
Shumpert,
LeBron? Other than LeBron,
Shumpert's a good defender. They got Tristan Thompson's a good defender. Timothy Mozgov's a good defender.
Those guys are going to get stretched out on the floor. That's the problem.
They waste Timothy Mozgov.
They're going to be at
they
the
waste
point.
ever since they got they waste Timothy Mozgov.
They're paying a lot of money to do nothing.
To do nothing.
Cleveland is limping into the playoffs as a number 1 seed. Limping.
And honestly, honestly, I know Cleveland, they have Kyrie,
they're not where they need to be.
They have Kevin Love, they have J.R. Smith. The only player on that team that absolutely scares you is LeBron.
And Kyrie.
Nobody else scares. No, Kyrie doesn't even. Man, you're talking about tip. You're talking about
LeBron
tit for tat.
LeBron
Isaiah Thomas is gonna go tit for tat with Kyrie in the series. Easily, he's gonna go tit for tat with him. The only person that nobody's gonna go tit for tat with is with LeBron.
They don't have anybody to match up
Kevin Love is. Love
and
underwhelming.
And Kevin Love might take this matchup a little bit personally.
A little bit personal, and then when you take personal matchups, you don't play.
And you don't play right.
You don't play right.
And the other thing is this Cleveland this Cleveland
matchup.
team is better than it was last year when they swept Boston.
Get out of here.
They're a better team.
No, statistically.
Yeah.
Or have you seen the games down the stretch?
They
lost to the Bulls.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
They lost to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, a lot of teams lose to the Bulls.
Not a lot of teams lose to the Bulls. A lot of teams do not lose to the Bulls.
Cleveland's going to be fine. I think if Miami gets Chris Bosh back, I think they'll be the only team that can beat them. Miami with Chris Bosh. They
lost to the Brooklyn Nets by a lot of points.
And LeBron threw a temper tantrum.
Brook Lopez was balling that day.
Oh, come on, man. Come on, man.
So if Isaiah Thomas is out
there
balling,
that's an upset. I got Cleveland losing in 7 to Boston.
No, he ain't no Brook Lopez. I don't know.
Oh, he has
never mind. Whatever.
I think Damian Lillard.
What sense does that make?
I think Damian Lillard. This is why I'm gonna predict in the first round. Damian Lillard is gonna hit another game-winning jumper against the Clippers to end the series.
That was against the Rockets when he did
it. No, I'm saying, but he's gonna do it against the Clippers.
He said he's gonna do it again.
I picked that too.
Damian Lillard is gonna have a crazy. He's gonna average 35, 10, and 7.
I could also see that series being a sweep.
I'm saying
for the Clippers.
For the Clippers?
Yeah.
I'm giving
against Portland.
Yeah,
I think
they only got really 2 guys. The rest of those guys, you never know what you're gonna get at any given night. And even CJ McCollum isn't always on all the time.
Yeah, but they're barely getting Blake Griffin back, and he hasn't been.
He's been alright.
You need Blake Griffin really to get you past those. You need Blake Griffin
because not to mention in the playoffs you get a lot of rest in between games. It's not like he's gonna be fresh every single night.
But
it's not like he's got to play back to backs or anything.
True. Because of the type of team the Clippers are, I did pick the Clippers to win. I picked them in 6. But like you said, it's Portland only has 2 guys that can really
only one.
Really only one. 1.5.
He has nights where he's just
1.5.
He's 1.5. But CJ McCollum has nights where he's just bad. It's he's shooting a lot and he's just not taking a.
And this is how I think the Clippers playoffs is gonna go. They're gonna beat Portland in the first round, and they're gonna run into Golden State in that second round. They're gonna get bounced by Golden State, and Chris Paul.
I think that would be a very good series.
And Chris Paul is gonna leave LA.
And where's he gonna go?
He's under contract, so he can't.
And where's he gonna go?
He's gonna get traded.
Who's gonna trade him?
What you talking about?
All those guys are under contract. None of them are going anywhere. What are you talking
about?
He's
He's under contract. You talking about you can't just because he's under contract he can't leave? So if he wants out, he can get out.
If he wants out, he could go to
If he wants out, he can
go to Mr. Ballmer.
There's no way.
What are you talking about?
There's no way you can get enough compensation to make up for what you're going to lose with a Chris Paul.
If he gets traded to Cleveland, Kyrie can make up that contract. What you talking about? Say it now. Say it now. Say it now. Say it now.
He's
Say
got
it
a
now.
point.
That's touche.
He's got a point. He's got a point.
He might have to restructure
He's
his
got a
deal.
point.
now.
Even if he goes to Boston,
Come on.
you could give them Isaiah Thomas and like Avery Bradley.
Why would you do that if you were to Boston?
Because he doesn't want to be in the Clippers.
Why would you? If I'm Isaiah Thomas, I gotta go.
I don't know why Avery Bradley's an untouchable asset to Boston. I don't understand that. Everybody's like, oh no, they're not trading Avery Bradley. Like, what is he like? Like, is this guy like defense gold or what's going on?
He is a very good defender.
He's a very good defender, but what else does he do? He can't really
he's become a better scorer.
He's a better scorer. Yeah, okay. He's not an untouchable.
All right, so what do you think is the best matchup in the Western Conference in just the first round?
First round, I'm gonna have to go.
I like that Clippers Portland.
I like that one.
Golden State Houston.
No, I like that
rematch
Clippers
of the
Portland,
Western Conference Finals.
7 games. But Houston.
Can I just watch your mouth? Can I just interject real quick? Like, if you're Houston, like, how do you go from the Western Conference Finals to barely making the first round? Like, you fire Kevin McHale. What was it? 11 games in, something like that. And it's all like that decision makes no sense. Then you put J.B. Bickerstaff in charge, and that you see how that worked out. I mean, granted, he made the playoffs, but it's like
Houston has all the same pieces, so like they could still be dangerous. And
still,
James Harden can go for 50 any night.
James Harden can't go. He can't,
but he's not gonna pass the ball.
He can't.
He's like Kobe 2.0.
He can't go for 50. He gonna get to the line at least 12 times again.
Yeah, like James Harden is kind of like
he gonna get to
he's
the
the
line.
X factor. James Harden, if you get good James Harden, they could make that series competitive.
Good James Harden.
No, yeah, not the James Harden that turns it over like 10 times a game.
Who set the record for most turnovers in the season? James Harden.
James Harden has like. I think you might have set the record for like ISO plays in a season.
He did. He had. I think I legit think he had more ISO plays than the Orlando Magic had as a team.
Beverly,
I think he had more than the Warriors have as a team too.
That too.
Best defender at the point guard position.
Patrick Beverly.
Yeah.
Best defender at the point guard position. Guard.
Like in
In the league. Like
in the league,
the best defender at point guard.
You would pick him over Westbrook?
Yeah.
On the defensive side?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if I pick him. I don't know if I pick him
over Chris Paul. I think that's close.
He's a pesky defender.
He
gets under people's skin.
I don't know if I should take him over Rondo.
But Rondo ain't in the playoffs, is he?
No, he's not. But he's still a better defensive point guard than Patrick
He said in the playoffs.
Okay, all right.
Patrick Beverly pulls one of those slick moves like he did on Russell Westbrook on Stephen Curry, then that series definitely over.
Wait, injury?
Yeah, injury. before like the 20-second timeout gets called, like ridiculous. So
no, but I honestly I didn't see anything wrong with that play. Like
he was just going hard to the whistle.
I don't see why. I don't see why
3 years ago.
I don't care. I don't see why players don't do it more often. Like honestly.
No.
But anyway, moving on.
All right, so I also think the Clippers Portland game series could be.
I like the
exciting.
Clippers.
I like Portland. I got
going
that going 7.
games.
I think that could be either way. It'll be interesting to see how the Clippers integrate Blake back into their lineup.
On the Eastern Conference side, I like Indiana, Toronto. I think that's going to be an entertaining
series.
I like
Atlanta and Boston.
Man, I like every series in the Eastern Conference besides the Cleveland Detroit series.
I like.
I think those 3 series could go either way. Like I really do think any of those teams could win.
Me personally, like my most intriguing matchups is Atlanta and Boston and Miami and Charlotte because like Miami is missing Chris Bosh and that is a huge hole to fill.
All 4 of those teams finished the same record.
Yeah, but who does Charlotte have to like really counter
They got Big
that?
L.
They got Big L.
Oh, they got Big L. Who's only played like 20 games this year.
Don't you dare.
Tyler Zeller.
Don't you dare disrespect Al
Cody Zeller.
Al Jefferson.
Cody Zeller. Then you got Frank the Tank. And then who else is their
Marvin
other
Williams
big man?
plays 4.
Marvin Williams, who's a stretch 4.
You gonna disrespect Al Jefferson with that classic old man?
First of all, Hassan Whiteside is gonna dog him all series. He's going to dog
Al Jefferson's going to go right. He's going to continue to go right. Nobody's
No. He's going to continue to go right, and he's going to get blocked.
No way.
Every single
Al
time.
Jefferson doesn't get blocked.
Hassan Whiteside averages like 4 blocks a game.
I'm telling you right now, chase down blocks. If Al Jefferson
every types of blocking you could name.
If Hassan Whiteside is guarding Al Jefferson, I'll bet money Al Jefferson gets him in some type of foul trouble.
No.
about that.
No.
Al Jefferson doesn't
No.
get people in foul trouble. He's just slow.
And then
Exactly.
He's got like Zach Randolph's game, only like slower.
blatantly-
And Zach Randolph get
You
people
guys
in
are just
foul
being
trouble.
blatantly
because
disrespectful.
people.
I'm not just.
No, Hassan Whiteside. He can
player.
go to the other end and score.
No,
too.
because when people
Yeah, and he can shoot, and he makes his free throws.
And he makes his free throws.
when
You
play-
can't even
no,
foul him.
when,
No,
other,
you
when,
can't.
when
So
players
he's
guard players
complete.
like Zach Randolph or Al Jefferson because they are so slow, they think when they're gonna shoot, those players jump up and what happens?
By the way,
Those
somebody's
players
gonna
get
really,
fouled.
somebody's really gonna overpay for Hassan Whiteside this offseason.
Oh, absolutely.
Somebody's really gonna
And then-
overpay for
and
him.
then he's gonna fight his way out of.
And then he's gonna
And-
fight his way.
and-
He's gonna do something to get out the
Hey,
league.
someone's gonna overpay him, and it ain't gonna be Mickey Harrison because
It's not gonna be the Bulls. The Bulls
No,
don't
it's
believe-
definitely not gonna be the Bulls. They're talking
Bulls-
about bringing back Joakim Noah.
The Bulls don't believe in overpaying for people.
They
No,
don't
no,
believe
no,
in paying for people.
no,
period.
that's like breaking the 11th commandment. Like you don't.
Breaking the 11th commandment.
Bulls spend money now.
Nah, Bulls ain't
Ryan
spending money.
Star cough up a check?
Nah.
Bulls fans riding that Jordan train.
Oh yeah. We're riding that Jordan and them 6 rings and all that perfect attendance. Ryan Zorf is a joke.
Okay. So the worst matchup in the first round in the
Cleveland, Detroit.
in
Cleveland,
the
Detroit.
Western Conference.
Oh, the Western.
San Antonio, Memphis.
San Antonio, Memphis.
That
Yeah, San
that is
Antonio.
going to be a sweep.
A sweep.
Those games
Sweeps.
might be all blowouts.
Yeah,
Like, they
you
may
got,
not
like,
be.
How many
Memphis
D-League
has got
players? How many D-League players?
28 players have played for Memphis this season. That's
How
a
many
record.
D-League players do they have on the roster right now? Like 12. Like their whole roster is the
They
D-League.
got Zebo and
Vince
Tony
Carter.
Allen and
and
Vince
a bunch
Carter.
and a bunch of D-League players. And Mike Conley.
No,
He's
Mike
hurt.
Conley's
He's
hurt
hurt.
too. He's not even playing.
He's not gonna
They got
play?
Jordan Farmar as their starting
Me-
point guard.
Oh my God! They had to bring him from like overseas.
Yeah,
Me
they had to
being-
pay the buyout. Like,
I was a little sentimental. I gave Memphis one game. I gave him one game.
I would literally be shocked if they got one.
You got guys like
I get like no, cause like,
Xavier Mumford.
no, cause like
is
check
playing
out,
big
no,
minutes.
cause like check out like they San Antonio might win the first. San Antonio might win the first 3, and then Memphis is gonna win game 4 to
I don't-
give.
I
to give
think
their
Jermichael Green or whatever.
to
is
give their
another
fans,
D-League
you know,
player.
This is like one of those other teams where you get, like the starting lineup is
I
baffles
just don't
everyone.
know how they're a 5th seed.
Because
How?
they
They
got
have
off
a
to,
bunch of D-League players on their team.
they got off to a hot start.
They did get off to a
You
hot
know, they've
start.
won like 3 games in the last 20. Like they've been literally like in the epic nosedive. the fact that the Jazz and Houston and Dallas couldn't catch them in the nosedive, like it's just ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah, I think they still got Matt Barnes or no? They got
Yes, they
rid of
got
him?
Matt
They
Barnes.
still got Matt
Yeah,
Barnes.
Matt Barnes chasing people down the tunnel
When your team has of aging Vince Carter
as your best player.
as your best
As
like
your best
your
player.
basic best player, you got some problems. You have problems.
When you got Vince Carter, who's like a quarter man.
Quarter
Quarter-
man, quarter
quarter-
amazing.
Quarter amazing, 3/4 man.
I think he just goes for like one-hand dunks now.
1/8 amazing.
1/8
7/8 man.
amazing, 7/8 man.
Like,
He's
like,
ridiculous.
and when he dunk, he don't even rev it up like he used to no more. He don't hit us with the like he don't do that no more. It's like oh man.
Yeah.
Like,
Hey, he still got he got a 3 though.
He
Like
do,
he got
though.
that shot though.
Hey, but again, you
it's like it's sad to say like when it's all said and done for Vince, like he's gonna go down as one of those players like that you wish got one,
Yeah.
or at least went to
Yeah.
the finals. Like
Yeah, I don't think he actually
I don't
even
think
won
he's
a
ever been
playoff
to a
series.
finals.
I don't think he's ever won a playoff series.
no.
No, I don't think so.
Stats in the back.
He's
He
in
ain't
that
been to
McGrady.
No,
He's in that
because,
McGrady.
hasn't won one?
He's in
No.
that McGrady range.
No, he's never won a playoff series.
He's in
Mike
that McGrady range.
Mike Poirier
He might have
statistician
gotten-
in
he
the
might
back
have gotten
just
one.
clarified
I think he
that
did
for
get
us.
one. I think he did get one in New Jersey.
Maybe
he
in
definitely
Orlando.
did get one.
No,
he definitely did get
no,
one.
he didn't get there until after that.
No,
Until
he
after
he
the
got
Nets
in
were
there.
good.
No, he was there with Jason Kidd, and they
Nope.
went to the East semis. Yes, he
I
was.
don't think so.
Yes, he was.
Not
Yes, he was.
not those
Yes, he
back to back.
was. Not the back-to-back
Not the
ones.
back to back finals.
Okay, so let's move on from Vince Carter. Like, this playoff series, like the worst playoff series in the Eastern Conference in the first round at least.
Cleveland, Detroit.
I think the other 3. I think it's really hard in the Eastern Conference because I think the other 3 are really compelling and interesting matchups. I think that Cleveland, Detroit. I think it's going to be over
early.
early. Like I could see Detroit getting like 1 or 2 games maybe. But other than
They
that,
get swept, homie.
I don't think they're going to get swept. I think Detroit. I think they have the pick and roll offense that they run in Detroit has been a problem for Cleveland all season, and they haven't really figured out a way to defend it.
That's true.
And so,
I mean, this is gonna be our first taste of Andre Drummond in the playoffs. Like, that's
Dwight Howard 2.0.
He can't hit free throws for nothing.
They are good Dwight Howard. Yet they made it work.
At least he can.
I think their trade of getting Tobias Harris and like getting those players, I think that made a big impact on their team.
Yeah. I mean,
they're still gonna get swept.
They're not gonna get swept. They're gonna get a game.
Swept.
They're gonna get a game.
By Cleveland.
They're gonna get a game.
Swept.
Game a game, maybe two.
Because they shouldn't even be in the playoffs.
Our statistician Mike Poirier says Detroit will get 2 games.
To be honest with you, this is what's gonna happen in the NBA future. Okay, next season, all these teams that are making the playoffs, Indiana, Detroit, they ain't gonna sniff the playoffs next year because a team. Let's hope that this basketball universe comes back to normal. And Milwaukee's gonna be good, especially with Giannis running the point.
Greek freaks, yeah, dude.
He's gonna be dropping dimes, making triple doubles.
He may be the next player to average triple double on a season.
Yeah. So Giannis might be that man.
I think Westbrook will do it before anyone.
Right. So you got Milwaukee.
Yes.
You got Milwaukee. You got Orlando on the precipice. Sometime in the future, Philadelphia has to do something with all these players that they're getting. They have to do something with all these players.
They fired Sam.
But
Hinkie.
Detroit, I don't see Detroit. I think this team
quit.
Constructed Detroit. This is their best they're gonna be.
They fired Sam.
I totally disagree.
This is their best that they're gonna be.
Andre Drummond is just getting better. Stan Van Gundy is integrating these players into his system.
This is the best they're gonna be.
And it's not like with Fred Hoiberg where we don't know what the system is. You know what Stan Van Gundy's system is. He gets a big and then he lines them up with shooters and.
They're not making the playoffs now.
I totally disagree.
They're not making the playoffs.
They're on the way up.
Charlotte's not making the playoffs.
I mean, Miami's not going to be a playoff team forever.
Miami's not going to be a playoff team next year.
Atlanta's not going to be. They might lose.
Atlanta's probably not going to be a playoff team next year.
And with Detroit, Stan Van Gundy got his Hito Turkoglu back.
Consider this, everybody. Orlando next year will be a playoff team.
I don't think so.
Chicago will definitely be a playoff team next year.
I don't think so either.
They will be Washington will definitely be a playoff team. They got rid of Randy Whitman.
Tom Thibodeau goes there.
Why you gotta put your finger in my face?
No, Tom Thibodeau is pretty much a lock, basically, to either go to Minnesota or probably Houston.
What if he ends up in Washington and coaches John Wall? The Wizard team.
No, it's not gonna happen.
John Wall.
Who's gonna be coaching the Wizards then?
Scott Brooks. Yeah, they do want Scott Brooks.
I can see that.
Mark Jackson.
I can definitely see
Mark Jackson. I think Scott Brooks is who they want.
Jeff Van Gundy, maybe?
No.
Why do people sleep on Jeff Van Gundy?
I hate him. I actually always hope he gets a coaching job because I hate him as an announcer. He is.
Oh, Mike Breen's gonna be all alone.
Dude, no joke, man. Like he is so annoying to listen to on TV. Like he's like always about his conspiracy theories, his complaining, and his. When I turn on the game, and Hubby Brown and Mike Tirico are announcing the game, I praise Jesus.
I think everybody praised Jesus on that one.
I mean, I however feel differently because Mike Tirico don't know half the players. Like he spent half a Bulls game calling Nikola Mirotic Marko Teletovic. Are you serious?
Listen. Mike Tirico is a very busy guy, so maybe he makes mistakes, but he knows his shit. I will not have disrespecting Mike Tirico on my podcast. No, he's untouchable like Luol Deng.
He's untouchable like Luol Deng.
He spent a good 25 minutes calling Mirotic Teletovic. I swear to God.
Mirotic Teletovic with the three.
No, every time Nico shot, he was like Teletovic. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Then he finally corrected himself. "I'm sorry. I've been calling Mirotic Teletovic this whole time. It is Mirotic." On national TV, by the way. This is on national TV. It does not happen.
Mike Tirico's brilliant. All right, we don't talk shit about Mike Tirico here.
We're talking stuff about
the triangle does not condone the bashing of Mike Tirico here.
I'm coming. No, Mike Tirico, I'm coming for your job.
No. Nobody's coming up for anyone.
Nobody's coming for Mike Tirico's job.
Me and my statistician Mike Poirier, we coming for Mike. We coming for Tirico, and we coming for Hubie Brown.
Untouchable.
Hubie Brown's pretty much an untouchable too.
Man, I love him. I love me some Hubby Brown.
Hubby Brown, even though the other night Hubby Brown was like on a Kobe, like he was like.
Yeah, but everybody was. That makes
Kobe, love.
That makes an excellent segue to the Kobe stuff.
Yes.
So everybody thought, it'd be a big moment. Nobody saw he was going to drop 60.
I did.
Can I say something?
If you want to go back on my Snapchat, I said Kobe was dropping 50 at like 10 o'clock that morning.
60 though.
But he dropped 60, he did say my expectations.
He did say that, but I just like how this is how that night went. Kobe stole the night.
Kobe definitely stole
Well,
it.
if that Memphis Golden State game had been all competitive, people might have watched it.
I mean, like, let's not like it wasn't.
Everybody-
It was at least somewhat competitive.
The
like Golden
introduction-
State pulled
the
away.
Kobe Bryant introduction took so long. By the time I flipped over to the Golden State Memphis game, it was already over.
Yeah,
I was
they were
like,
winning by 25.
I was like, oh, I don't need to watch anymore.
Like the first half was first half was like somewhat close. Then that second half started, it was just like up. Golden State was like, yeah, we're Golden State, and we're just gonna pull away. But
No, the game was over once they announced Kobe and finished that whole introduction madness. Okay, so we finished our pizza break. We had a pizza intermission. Now we're gonna go back to talking about Kobe. All right, so you guys did that 60-point game. That was insane. Like nobody could have seen that coming because he hasn't been all that good this season. And I know he did take 50 shots.
He still shot 44% from the field, though.
Which isn't bad, yeah. And at the end of the game, man, he hit I think he had 13 points in a row. I think he had 5 from 5 from the field.
And
made his free throws.
And he was like 20. He was like 22 for 50. Like half those misses came from 3. He was like 3 for 20 something from 3, which is that's legit half his.
Did
misses.
You say 3 for 20 something?
He legit
something like that.
Half his misses came from 3. Like that's it.
He was definitely trying to shoot that 3 that night. Yeah.
And he he went for the game-winning shot and he nailed it just like in Kobe style.
Yeah.
Even though Kobe isn't the most accurate player on game-winning shots in the history of the NBA.
But I think the post-game celebrations in the locker room were a little bit too much. They're like pouring champagne all over Kobe. D'Angelo Russell's on his phone, snitching. You know what I mean?
Did you not?
He wasn't doing all
Did you not have enough of that?
If you're Randall, if you're Russell, why do you take your phone out? What are you doing?
He's like, I'm taking my phone out, putting it on Kobe. Yeah, snitching.
Back to the other hand, that has to be. No, that's not has to be. That is, and forever will be my favorite Kobe moment.
Oh
no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Even more
He
than
scored
the
80-something points against
More than the 81.
Even more than when he got on he was on the scores table and he was had the basketball when they won the championship.
Yes.
That is my favorite Kobe moment. When he's on there with the basketball and he's got his hand. I hope when they make him a statue, that's the statue they do.
Yeah, I like that.
Like when he's got the ball, and he's like, yeah.
5 rings when he won his 5th one? Or was that
I don't know. He was on the scores table.
I think that was
the
one against
basketball.
Boston.
I think that was 5th.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they make his statue, because they will.
They will. No, because it's the reason I say it's my favorite because it's everyone was like, oh, he's not gonna do this. He's like Shaq had challenged him to get 50. He's all like, no, absolutely not. And it's just you got 60. It's you gave people what they wanted. When Mike retired, he gave you 13. 15. AI gave you 13.
The other thing, well, AI didn't have a spectacle when he was retiring. And same thing with Jordan. Jordan didn't know he was retiring the season before. And it wasn't this whole season where it was all everywhere he went, he was just this barrage where people were like, oh, it's Kobe, yeah. We had this different Kobe where he was this personable guy, this likable guy. He was talking after every game and hugging all the players. This season was so anti-Kobe, and then he had this epitome of Kobe moment at the end, where he was yeah, I'm still the Mamba.
I can still take
over. Yeah. Because he had this season where he was all nice all season long. He was being all this cuddly Kobe. I've never seen the Kobe like this. He was nice to everyone. He was cracking jokes in his press conferences.
I think that's why I like it so much because it's this is it was his final game. And it's all this may be it, but don't forget who I am.
He had the Kobe-est moment in this. And it's he made a joke where he was talking. He made a joke it's the first game you can ever remember where everybody was telling him to keep shooting. In his whole career, they're Kobe doesn't pass.
His 20-year career, Kobe doesn't pass the ball. Now when he finally wants to pass the ball, no man, you shoot.
There are memes where they showed the Kobe Bryant controller with the pass button broken.
Oh yeah, or yeah.
All it had was
let's get the 2K edition Kobe. All it has is the square button, the big square button, because that's all he does is shoot.
Or the one where they have the picture of Kobe, how normal players see it and how Kobe sees it, it's him versus the entire team. There's nobody else.
But it's when during that first dark year when Shaq after Shaq left, and it was like he was left with Smush Parker and Chris Mim, and he was all like he was asked like, Kobe, why don't you pass the ball? He was like, well, who do you want me to pass it to? Chris Mim and Kwame Brown? Like
those guys are scared to get the ball.
Like who hands only big enough to hold a hamburger.
Like who do you want me to pass? Like legit on those teams, who was Kobe gonna pass the ball?
I don't think that's really the point.
And even today, like who was Kobe gonna pass the ball?
But even when he scored the 81, like.
Who was he gonna pass the ball?
Yeah. I mean, but Kobe's always been like he's got that killer instinct, and I feel like that is going to be his like like anything else that people remember him for. It's going to be like that fire. Because everybody else like in the NBA, even Mike, he had other interests going on that weren't like outside of basketball. Kobe Bryant doesn't do anything that's not basketball related. He doesn't make movies. He doesn't play baseball. He doesn't golf. He doesn't do any of those things. Kobe Bryant is basketball, and that's it. Like he just plays basketball.
Well, now he has his own company, Kobe Inc., aptly named.
What are they gonna do? What's Kobe gonna do? What's he gonna do now?
He partnered. I read the article earlier today. He partnered up with another. Like he partnered up with some other investment. Like he's pretty much gonna invest. Like go into investing. But it's like because the partnership the people he partnered up with always have they have sponsorships for Mike Trout and players the upper echelon in pro sports. So he's partnering up with them to help him get his brand out there. So it's be on the lookout for Kobe Inc. I don't know what he's gonna do with it, but
I feel like he's gonna be an analyst somewhere on TNT. What if they had him and Shaq together as analysts? That'd be fun.
The day.
But I don't think Kobe the thing was Kobe is with Shaq. Him and his analysts made a lot of sense. Same thing with Charles. The same thing with Kenny the Jet. Kobe's so stiff. I think this season was good for his future plans. Where he showed this other side, this lighter side of Kobe.
Yeah.
When he was cracking jokes and Yeah, this is totally off topic. Did you guys see the Kawhi Leonard line?
The Jordan line?
Yeah, his just a hand.
The claw.
It's just the hand. That's his symbol. He's got the hand.
So
I'm obviously thinking about getting the shirt.
As far as Kobe after basketball, me personally, I don't see him coaching. I hope he doesn't.
Nah, Kobe's gonna go into some type of business where he's gonna
he likes
very good.
But he wasn't you say he doesn't direct. He did direct his own his 2 documentaries.
Yeah, but that's different than making movies Space Jam or something.
It's not. It's different. But
he's making a documentary where he follows his own life.
But it's different.
All he has to do is live. Be alive.
It's a starting block. It's a starting block. What he got his foot in the door. Okay, he made 2 documentaries about himself. So what?
Good for him.
Okay,
that's great.
So. He might want to look into go into the film business. He might.
I think he's gonna be I think he's gonna eventually. I think he's gonna own a team someday. Maybe he'll get Miami over to the Lakers. Maybe he'll do the Jordan thing. I just don't see him coaching or I don't see him directing full time. I don't think that's gonna be a thing. I just don't see it.
This is Kobe. If he puts his mind to it, he can do it.
I guess. Yeah, he is the Mamba after all.
If Kobe wants to be serious about directing, he can do it.
Yeah.
He can do it.
You said directing?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna be the next Peter Jackson.
I think Kobe. I don't know if he has any interest in owning a team.
Because
I think he gets the opportunity.
I think these first that first year, maybe year and a half, he needs to get completely away from basketball.
I think he just needs to be with his wife. I think she's gonna drive him crazy, bro.
I think
if he's
been
on
around,
TNT,
he's been around for 20 years. That first year and a half away from basketball would do him some good.
I think
honestly,
I think I feel that's the problem with Kobe. I think he's gonna miss it so much because he doesn't have anything else. He doesn't do anything else. He just plays basketball. So if he's an analyst for a couple of seasons and
maybe he goes back to school. I don't know.
I don't think that's.
I don't think he's gonna be an analyst. I think he'd be more or less probably an ambassador maybe for Nike.
No.
Probably just
he's gonna be paid. He's gonna get for Nike. He's gonna be getting paid for Nike for the rest of his life.
I know. But I mean that's probably what he might
Kobe's gonna be an analyst. He's gonna be on TNT or
NBA
TV.
Analyst? He's not an analyst type of guy.
So confident.
I'm sure of it. He's gonna be on TV.
No.
ESPN's gonna be blowing him up try to get him on TV? Like, he's going to be on TV next
They're
year.
probably going to put him on.
You got Tom Thibodeau on TV, for crying out loud. Come on.
They're probably going to put him and Shaq together. I don't know if that's going to work.
That'll be fun.
He said,
You can get rid of Kenny the Jet. You'd have Shaq and Ernie and Kobe and Charles.
Shaq and Kobe sharing the set.
It's all fun and games till the book come out.
Yeah. Till the book, till they start talking about rings, and then Kobe gonna say, "Well, you were lazy in this year."
It's all fun
and
games.
and then Shaq gonna be like, "Well, you were a B in this year." You know what I mean?
It's all fun and games till the book come out.
Okay, well, that's very good. Well, we're all very happy for Kobe. Like, I'm excited to see what he does in the future.
Really
I'm really
season.
glad that he went out.
2021.
I'm really glad that he went out this way.
2021.
First ballot Hall of Famer, no
I would
question
have
asked.
loved for him to
Top 10
join
player
the
all time.
Bulls.
I don't think he's top 5. I think he's in the top 10.
I would have loved for him to join the Bulls when those rumors were out. But
Yeah, but you know.
That almost happened, Lowell. Dang.
Yeah, I know.
But that was like the.
I know.
2021.
But yeah, he's still a top 10 player all time, more than likely.
Top 10 player.
I don't think he's in the top 5.
Top
though.
8.
Yeah, maybe.
Top
I think he's in like the tier
If
with
he's
like
not
Larry
in the top
and,
5 and somebody puts him at LeBron James in the top 5, smack yourself.
I think if LeBron James gets more rings than when he retires, man, like
If LeBron loses the finals, he will be 2-6 in the finals.
yeah, but you also have to be able to get to 7, 8 finals. It's like that's no small feat.
I don't care, dude. You
Kobe got to.
You would have lost. Like, what's the point of going to him if you like? What's exactly like if you're going to him? Are you winning them? No.
Kobe went to 7 finals, lost 2 of them.
Yeah, I mean, but he also like LeBron has had less than Kobe.
That's because, man. But the problem is with LeBron is that he's always demanded so much money that they haven't had.
Oh,
early on in his
stop
career,
it. Oh.
They could never. surround him
Nobody
with a lot of
demanded
good
more
talent.
money than Kobe.
No,
He was
but
making
I
$33
know-
million
I
one
know,
season.
but
Kobe
still,
didn't
but-
demand anything.
Like,
That was given to him.
given to him.
You don't think LeBron James has been given whatever you want
Yeah,
money?
he
Here you go.
deserves it. He deserves it, but still.
Kobe Bryant made
But still,
$33 million
though,
one
man.
season.
Don't
$33
blame
million.
that he didn't have
This
a
is before
supporting
the salary
cast.
cap even went up.
Yeah.
Don't
Thank you,
blame that he
Mitch.
didn't have a supporting cast.
Thank
when
you,
he has
Mitch.
these crazy.
Thank you,
And
Mitch.
the reason that the
big,
Kobe
big,
Bryant,
big,
like
Thank you,
the
Mitch.
final years of Kobe Bryant weren't competitive because his contract was ridiculous.
Thank you, Mitch.
If he had taken a Tim Duncan deal, a Dirk deal,
Thank
he
you,
could have been
Mitch.
competitive longer.
Mitch Kupchak did that. Blame him.
Yeah.
Don't blame
exactly.
Kobe.
Yeah, but you could say
want
no.
You expect him to.
You don't think
expect
Tim
him to tell the
Duncan?
face of
You
the
think Tim
franchise
Duncan was
no?
like, hey, Tim Duncan's the face of his franchise. He's like $10 million. Dirk Nowitzki's the face of the Mavericks. $10 million. You could have been like, yeah, for the good of the team, I'm going to take less money. No, not Kobe. $28 million. Give it to me. It's gotta come. I want it now. Like, come on, man.
Because he probably knew he was trying to get all the money he
Yeah, but
could.
if he takes half of that, they could get Melo that offseason. Like, if he takes half.
They tried to put together a super team with Steve Nash, Dwight Howard, Pau Gasol, and the rest of them cats, and they lost, and it didn't work. So
That's because-
Kobe said,
that's because
"Whatever,
Steve
I'm gonna
Nash-
resign
Steve
for a
Nash-
ton of money for a lot of
Steve
money."
Nash never played. Steve Nash was injured the entire time he was there.
Exactly.
The whole time.
Exactly.
There's no reason that if they don't get a top 5 pick, it goes to the Phoenix or the Sixers or whatever.
Exactly.
Dude, no. Like,
He said no.
Kobe Bryant, the reason they were competitive down the stretch
I'm
because
not
Kobe
saying-
Bryant's contract was absurd.
Thank you, Mitch.
He could have taken a lot less money and been competitive for longer.
Definitely, he could have taken a lot less money, but they're the ones that offered him that deal.
You could have said no.
Well, not
like,
Mitch.
hey.
Not Mitch. Blame
And
Jim
you don't think
Buss.
Kobe Bryant?
Blame Jim Buss.
Kobe Bryant makes enough money off endorsements, all his other stuff he does. He doesn't need to make any money.
You
Ever
blame
since
Jim
Buss
Buss.
died,
you blame Jim Buss.
his son.
All right, that's enough of that.
You
So
blame
we're
Jim
gonna
Buss.
stay in LA.
son is
We're
a
gonna stay in
joke.
LA. We're gonna talk about the Rams.
Jim
Hey, we're talking about the Rams.
Jim Buss
Jenny
does not
Buss is
belong in
probably
basketball.
running stuff for
Rams.
New
She
York
needs to
Knicks.
fire her brother.
Yeah,
Rams.
she does
Rams.
need
The
to
time for
fire.
the Rams to be talked about.
The Rams, the Los Angeles.
The Los Angeles Rams made a big trade to get the first overall pick.
The first overall.
How do we
pick.
feel about the trade? And did the Rams give up too much? And do you think it's a good
They
decision?
definitely gave up too much because one of those quarterbacks would have slid to them.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
They could have traded to Baltimore and get whoever Cleveland doesn't take. Trade back with Baltimore and take 6 and still gotten a
Well,
quarterback.
you obviously know what their main priority is.
Jared Goff.
Yep. Yeah, they
yeah,
really
but I
love
think
Jared
Carson
Goff.
Wentz is who Cleveland wants.
I mean, like,
We're
not
talking about
Cleveland,
St.
we're
Louis.
talking about St. Louis. St. Louis.
Yeah,
Louis
So if you
Jared Goff to
trade,
stay at home.
if you trade with Baltimore, it's 6, and you think Cleveland's going to take Carson Wentz, you could still get Goff at 6 and not have to give up two first round picks this year and next year,
Let's talk about
and
the
you got to
Tennessee
give up.
Titans. They have 6 of the top 76 picks.
Yeah.
In the draft.
Mm-hmm. They could even trade up and if they
exactly.
Really want somebody.
Like, they have a lot.
Let's say they want to get Laramie Tunsil at 6. They could still trade up and still get Laramie Tunsil.
Yes, that's what they're thinking of doing.
I don't think Laramie Tunsil goes past Cleveland. He goes to Cleveland.
Dude, I think they're taking a quarterback at 2. If they don't, I think they're going to take Joey Bosa. Like keep him in Cleveland, you know. Mike, the sports analyst, how do you have an opinion here?
You want to chime in?
I think Tunsil goes to San Diego.
Wow.
Maybe. I can see that too. But I think they can get Jalen Ramsey because they lost Eric Weddle.
I don't think both quarterbacks go top 2. No way. Neither.
No, both quarterbacks aren't going top 2. Yeah, I agree with Mike.
I think Carson Wentz is going to be really good.
I don't even think there's not a number 1 pick quarterback.
Carson Wentz. None of these guys are ready to go.
St. Louis Rams are wasting a number 1 overall pick on a quarterback because
on top of
none of those
how many
guys
other draft picks?
5 picks.
Yeah, no.
A third, a second.
Redskins all over again, and they got their quarterback.
RG3. Yeah. Exactly.
As long as they don't take a quarterback in like the 4th round, I think the Rams will be fine. If they take Carson Wentz, I'm not sold on Jared Goff. I think Carson Wentz is big time. I think he will be big time.
So they're saying basically
Roethlisberger 2.0. That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
Goff's hands are like half the size of mine. I have big hands.
Like I don't know why Tennessee traded the pick anyway. Like I mean I know you don't need.
If you're the Titans, you don't need a quarterback.
You don't need a quarterback. You can
but you can get a left tackle later, and they already had one on their roster anyways, and they have a ton of needs. You don't draft the 1st overall because your team's really good. So you draft with the 1st overall because your team stinks, and you have holes everywhere.
If you're Tennessee, what do you do then? Because whoever you wanted is probably going to be gone.
I think you try to trade back up. I think you.
Then what's the point of trading? You had the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, but if you get all those picks, it's going to cost. It's going to also cost you a lot less to go to 6. Or like if San Fran wants to move back now because they're not going to get a quarterback now. Like you trade back into the early in the 1st round, like with San Fran, you give up you give up a 1st round pick and maybe a 2nd. You're going to be fine because you have a bunch.
You got a bunch of picks, yeah.
Yeah, like you don't you're going to.
Tackle is really deep this year too.
Yeah, like you're going to be able to get a good player at whatever one. And not everybody's sold on Laramie Tunsil. They don't know if he's going to be a for sure.
They're not going to get Tunsil. They're not going to get Stanley.
And no one sold on Carson Wentz because of the level of competition he played against.
The Bears just might get their offensive lineman though, in terms of Stanley.
I don't think
from
so.
Notre Dame.
They have him going like the Ravens.
Yeah, right now.
Yeah, no, but they're saying like how that St. Louis pick, whoever they pick, it might just change all the dominoes.
Well, I think if you're San Fran, you almost have to keep Kaepernick now. Like you can't even entertain trading him away.
No, you can't.
And not to mention now you have no leverage. The 49ers have 0 leverage.
I mean, unless Paxton Lynch stays on the board till he gets to Denver.
I'm not a big fan of Paxton
Denver's
Lynch.
going to trade up.
And
I don't think they will. I think they'll just stay pat. They get Connor Cook. He's the most NFL ready right now, anyways. And you just need somebody who's going to play for basically one season.
Did you just say Connor Cook is the most NFL ready
today?
What?
He played in a pro style offense.
He did play in a pro style offense.
He's ready. He's the most NFL ready.
You mean to tell me it's not Hackenberg?
It's not Christian Hackenberg. Oh my God, Christian Hackenberg. He's been raving all year about Christian Hackenberg.
Look at the level of play that Cook had. Look at the level of play that Hackenberg had.
You don't understand.
Same conference.
You don't understand. Every chance he gets to talk about Christian Hackenberg, he takes it. Like he feels like Hackenberg
to
is
the
like
extreme.
He feels like Hackenberg is like the NFL's next best thing. Like this is, I swear to God, all
Christian
year.
Hackenberg is
all year.
not good.
All year. This is his first time referencing Connor Cook. All year.
If he became a Bear, Christian Hackenberg became a Bear, I wouldn't be upset.
Oh my goodness!
I would be highly upset.
I love Christian Hackenberg.
Goes to the Bears before Hackenberg.
I love Christian Hackenberg. I think he's got a big arm. I think he's got all the intangibles.
Connor Cook is going to be like a
Cook is the most NFL ready, and he's got the arm talent.
I legit can't believe he just said Connor Cook is the most.
Cook just broke all of Kirk Cousins' MSU records.
No, he just said Connor Cook, not Hackenberg. Connor Cook is the
I don't think Christian Hackenberg. I don't think Christian Hackenberg. I think the ceiling for
I'm dreaming.
The ceiling for Christian Hackenberg is much higher than Connor Cook's, though, in my opinion.
I can't believe this.
If he goes to the right system.
I think Christian Hackenberg is going to be a very good pro.
That's the whole thing with quarterbacks, though. Is if they're not a scheme fit, they won't succeed.
I must be dreaming if he said Connor.
All right, well, we're all dreaming. All right, you guys are all jerks. You guys are jerks.
I didn't say anything.
Not you're fine, but
you're fine. But the other two guys, they're just jerks. They're just making fun of Christian Hackenberg.
Yeah,
God.
I love Christian
He
Hackenberg.
played well, what, his sophomore year?
Freshman when he had
He
Allen
played
Robinson.
good 1 year with Bill O'Brien,
And he had
that was
Allen
it.
Robinson and all those receivers, and it was a lot of fun. And then he lost all of his offensive linemen, he lost all of his weapons, and he just got
And he
killed.
was running scared because the Big Ten is all about defense.
He was getting killed for like 3 seasons.
This is the same Christian Hackenberg that he rips and raves about that got killed by Temple.
He didn't get killed.
They sacked him 9 times.
Yeah, but the game was fairly close.
It doesn't matter. You gave up 9 sacks to Temple.
He didn't give them up. He like the offensive line gives up sacks. Not the court.
You still
But didn't I say he was running scared all year?
What about Everett Golson? Where does he go in the draft?
He's not gonna.
He's not gonna
You don't think he's gonna get drafted?
No.
I think he's a mid-round pick.
too much of a head case.
I think he's like a 5th round
What
pick.
if Dak Prescott became a Bear?
Dak Prescott.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott?
Stop drinking. Yeah.
Dak Prescott, if he stops getting whooped at, on spring break.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well.
that
All
was
right.
really
Yeah, well,
bad.
that's enough talking about the Rams. 'Cause I'm tired of them already. I hate the Rams. All right. So let's move on to we're gonna talk about your boy Manziel.
Johnny Football.
Johnny Football.
Yeah, the guy in Cleveland
Back
never
at
won.
it again.
Dude,
Back
it's
at it
it's
again,
like-
son.
When Drew Rosenhaus drops you as a client, you got a big problem.
Yeah,
Like,
when Drew,
know you
when
messed
Drew
up.
Rose,
I mean,
yeah, you know you messed
like-
up when Drew Rosenhaus
like-
definitely
like-
drops you.
like, not
Because if
to-
he has to deal with basket cases like T.O. and
Yeah.
whoever else he
Like
dealt
Chad
with.
Ochocinco.
Yeah, Chad
Like,
Ochocinco.
like-
Like you
Not-
want too
not-
much for Drew Rosenhaus.
Not
When
to-
Drew Rosenhaus tells you you need help, you probably should go get some help.
Like
Because
not,
Rosenhaus needs
needs help. Yeah, Drew Rosenhaus himself needs help.
Like,
Drew
not
Rosenhaus, that was going to be his first quarterback client ever.
like not to sound like all sentimental, not to sound like all sentimental and whatnot, but it's like players like Gordon and Manziel, like in
Must be
order
really dark and smelly where their heads are right now.
in order to get help, you have to admit there's a problem. And these
Manziel doesn't see the problem.
and these two guys won't admit they have a problem. Like
I
you
think
have to
Josh Gordon is
you have like
different.
you like
Gordon's
Josh
got a chance.
like Josh Gordon has a chance but Josh Gordon also has to realize
'Cause
like
I
if he,
also feel like the NFL's stance on marijuana is absurd.
ridiculous.
It's absurd.
It is
Like
ridiculous.
there's more punishments for like smoking weed a couple times and failing drug than like
Domestic
violence.
violence.
Yeah, like and like domestic violence and other things. Like you get more punishment for failing a drug test once, marijuana, than you do if you're like domestic. Ray Rice got 2 games.
For
Well, he's not in the
domestic
league
violence.
now, so
Yeah.
he's still being punished for it.
But like
But yeah, but he originally 2 games. And,
Originally
like
2 games.
The
Josh
Greg Hardy
Gordon-
situation.
Yeah,
That's
like Greg
absurd.
Hardy. I think he got suspended for like 6 games.
AP
was initially 10.
Like AP spanked this kid and got a year.
Well,
It
he
took
did
Josh
more than
He didn't
spank
even
his
get
kid.
suspended for a year.
It took Josh
He was
Gordon.
he was on.
He
He
played-
basically
he
got
played
on like
week 1.
non.
He played week 1 and what was
They
his,
put him on some kind of special list.
the
Like
physical.
No,
No,
it's
he
not
put
the
him
It's
on-
not,
the
it's not
pup
the it's not,
list.
it's not the pup list. It's not the
you
pup
put him on. You put him. Yeah, commissioner exempt list. Yeah.
And
So he
it's
still
like-
got paid.
He still got paid. And it's like
And I know NFL
it
contracts
took-
aren't guaranteed, so
it
his money
took-
got hurt.
And it took
But-
Josh Gordon 3 failed tests to get suspended for a year.
He
And
also
A-
missed 10 games last year.
and AP
Well,
got
how big
suspended
is
for
it?
spanking his child.
But look, TJ, how hard is it to stop smoking marijuana when
It
you're
obviously must
Yeah,
be
but
pretty
like,
damn hard.
But this is the, like.
when you're
this- but
that
this-
grown and you're that and you got
I
that much money?
I understand.
and that's the point he was making.
I understand. Like like yeah.
There's a lot to be involved.
Like if you're gonna be in the
throw
NFL,
away
you probably
from
should be smoking marijuana.
But,
'Cause
like,
you're supposed to hold up this image. But I
yeah,
do agree.
He's smoking marijuana. Okay,
He's not hurting anybody
He's
else.
not hurting anybody. He ain't drinking. He ain't doing.
We know
Not
that.
hitting his wife in
He
an
ain't
elevator.
hitting
Yeah,
his
he
wife.
ain't doing
He
that.
ain't,
Yeah,
he ain't
you're
pulling
right.
the Michael Irvin. He ain't doing cocaine. He ain't doing like. He is smoking
He's not pulling
weed.
an LT, raping a 14-year-old girl.
He is
Yeah,
smoking
he's not doing
weed,
any
bro.
of that. He's not
But,
doing
like,
any
When
of
has
that.
weed ever caused harm to anybody? Weed is probably the most harmless thing you could ever do.
I mean, you get stoned walking to a wall, maybe.
I mean,
More than likely, if you're smoking weed, you're probably just gonna hurt yourself. Like you're not
Yeah.
hurting other people.
Hey,
Are you gonna burn yourself?
and when you
or
sm-
do
and
something,
when you
spill some
and when you
water on you?
and when you do smoke weed, it's like you ain't like in like your mentality is like let me go like mess some stuff up. You like, oh man, let me sit back for a minute.
And the thing, like Josh,
That's your mentality when you smoke weed. It's like
I think Josh Gordon's got to get away from Manziel totally. Like
and it's like my thing is like with
They
I think
were
the-
roommates?
yeah,
They-
they're living
they
together.
Right now, they're currently roommates.
they live
They're living
together.
together.
And
Man,
it's like
I think if you're
Recipe for
Josh Gordon, you
disaster.
got to stay away from
and
him.
it's like the thing is it's like
He
He
doesn't
has
get
no
that, though.
features.
That's
Like,
the
the thing
thing.
is, it's like-
he doesn't get that.
And like Stephen A. Smith brings this up all the time. Like with Josh Gordon, it's all like it's either this, it's either football or it's nothing. If Josh Gordon doesn't get it together, he will go back to being broke. Johnny Manziel got money.
Yeah, his parents got oil money.
Johnny Manziel. So if Johnny Manziel doesn't make it, Johnny Manziel's gonna be good.
His dad doesn't even think he's gonna make it to 24 at the rate he's going.
Like Johnny Manziel's gonna be good.
Yeah, you're kind of spot on. I mean, the way Johnny Manziel's life is going,
he's gonna piss someone off.
Yeah, he's gonna do something to the wrong person.
Man, his story and that Hollywood stuff, like I couldn't believe, like after that video came out, and then you hear about the rental place he destroyed.
It kind of all started
They found him passed out with drugs all around him.
Not to mention he smacked his girlfriend, and
that was like
the grand jury is still like looking at that.
And like
you might get charged with that.
There were drugs all over. There were drugs all over that rental property. Like, I'm not saying like he was doing drugs because like I don't think Johnny Manziel's the type of dude like the type of drugs that they found. But like you said, like
dude, I totally disagree with you.
Like by association,
I think
there.
He's doing cocaine. Like
I don't think Johnny
there's something up, dude. I'm telling you, dude. You don't.
He had to have been gacked out of his mind when he beat up his girlfriend.
Johnny Manziel,
and not to mention, like
all he needs is alcohol. He don't need no type of cocaine.
You saw the video. You saw the video. He's like, oh, I'm living with Bob Miller. Like everything's great. I'm living with Bob Miller.
We're getting on. He said
you're living with Josh Gordon.
Okay, wait.
This is the crazy.
Bob Miller's like, nah, he ain't living with me.
No, this is the crazy part about everything.
That's not true. Like Von Miller, not Von Miller. Aqib Talib, when he was on NFL Live, he said that it's he said 9 times out of 10 it's true because at one point everyone lives at Von Miller's house. Everyone.
Yeah, but
Von loves everybody. Let's be real.
Everyone lives at Von Miller's house.
But no, this is the problem.
So it might be possible that Johnny Manziel spent a night, a day.
I don't think he was
living
days, there,
or a week at Von Miller's house.
How wise you have to be to forget who you're living with.
Right. This is the problem with Johnny Manziel. This is the problem that I had with what he said. Me and Von Miller are living together, and we're getting our lives together.
Von Miller's
out of his mind on camera.
Von Miller already has his life together.
And it's so sad.
God.
And it's really sad because you have two guys who have all the right makeup to be like Josh Gordon more than Johnny because of the scrutiny that comes.
I think Josh Gordon can be big time.
Like you have all the
he was big time.
You have two players that have all the right stuff to be Josh Gordon to be great in this league. Johnny Manziel to at least be good in the league.
I don't think so.
To at least
Gordon
be good. To be good, not great, not phenomenal, not fantastic.
I don't think he's ever going to be a starting quarterback. And
to be good.
He's like the exact opposite of Tim Tebow. Like that's what it's become now. Like Tim Tebow would represent everything that was good in the world.
At least
and Johnny Manziel is like everything evil.
At least Johnny Manziel can throw the ball.
Yeah, true. But at the same time, Tebow won games.
Tebow didn't win games.
He went to the playoffs. Tebow went to the playoffs. He beat the Steelers.
About Tebow, he's not a good quarterback, but he won games.
Yeah, and he was fun.
Hey, the first thing that was joked about when Peyton Manning retired, Tebow time.
I don't know.
He's chilling. He's chilling. He doesn't.
Especially after Osweiler.
Chilling for the SEC. For the SEC network.
Yeah.
But it's my thing is.
So what happens with Manziel? Does he have a future in the NFL? Yes or no?
If Lamar Odom can get it together, Johnny Manziel can get it together.
Lamar Odom life fell apart after the NBA was over.
It doesn't matter.
No, dude, come on.
His life fell apart in the NBA.
You can't even compare the two. How can you compare the two?
No, because when he left LA and got sent to Dallas, Lamar Odom's life was pretty much over.
Yeah, but he never recovered from that.
Depression hit.
He never recovered from that.
He's out of the league, but he's better now. He's better now. He's not on life support anymore.
We're talking about Johnny Manziel's NFL future, not his life future. He's gonna probably be okay. As you said, his parents got oodles and oodles of money.
And Odom got money.
Yeah, but
Odom did get paid. Like I said, in order for him to get
future
help,
in the NFL, yes or no?
He has to realize he has a problem. Once he realizes he has a problem, he can
dodge
recover.
the question.
Yes, I'm not dodging the question. Let me answer the question. Let me answer the question. Once he looks in the mirror and says, yes, I have a problem, and gets the right help and sticks to it, yes, he can have a future in the NFL.
I think he's burnt every bridge.
I think Johnny Manziel is like nobody wants to touch him.
The night he was drafted, I
Yeah,
said. I gave him 3 years. He got 2. So
He's a
Johnny,
walking-
props to you for proving me wrong.
Right, he's a walking disaster right now. He's a mess.
He's a basket case.
He's a basket case, like Mike says, and it's over with. His career's over with. That Johnny football thing
He's
ended in
I'll tell
college.
you,
It's
it's
over
over.
with.
It's totally over.
Like his
It's
dad
totally
said,
over.
I don't think he'll make it to 24 years
He's
old.
just, you know,
And I hate writing someone off.
first of
like
all,
that.
he's 6 foot tall. He's like not even that.
He's
That's
5'11".
he's 5'11". He's not even 5'11". He's 5'11". He's scrawny. His hands are small.
He got big
His-
ass hands. What you
Yeah,
talking
he's got
He's
pretty
got big
big
hands.
hands.
What are you
I mean,
talking about?
It doesn't even. Okay, if he got big hands, it doesn't even
He's
matter
got, like, Nick
because his
Bolton.
arm
But
strength
you can't
because his
expect
arm
to run
strength
for
isn't even
3,000
that great
He's
though.
got a big arm.
No, he doesn't, man. You guys, what are you guys looking? What
Dude,
tape
Johnny,
are you guys looking at?
Have you seen
what
something
tape
like
are
the
you guys
Alabama
looking
stuff?
at?
Dude, he's got
you
a
seen-
rocket.
He
He's
just
got a
threw
gun.
no. He just threw it against.
Where's the
That's
deep
college
accuracy?
football.
Where's the touch?
Right, where's the touch? Where's the accuracy? He
I-
could just
I-
throw it up in the
I-
air.
I just
Any
said
quarterback
big
can throw it
arm.
60
He
yards.
threw
You-
like
no,
He doesn't
no,
have a
90% of the
freaking
team.
big arm. No, he doesn't.
You just said he doesn't have you brought up accuracy. You said he didn't have a big
I
arm.
don't know if
he
he's
has
got-
an arm.
I don't think he's got.
No, he
I
doesn't
don't think
have
he's
a
got
big
the
arm.
other
No, he
intangibles.
doesn't.
He's
He
not.
does
He
not
might
have
not
a
be
big arm.
accurate.
He does not have a big arm.
Oh
He
my
does
God.
not have a big arm.
Johnny Mansell got an arm.
Yeah.
No, he
Yes.
doesn't.
He's got
He
a
does-
big
he
arm.
does-
He does not have the
he doesn't have a
accuracy.
big
He
arm.
doesn't have the other
I
intangibles.
disagree with
that-
everybody with
And
you
he's
guys.
mobile a little bit, and he can
That,
run.
that,
you know.
that means
bit.
nothing in the NFL.
Oh, of course it does.
If you can't
What-
stand
I
back
mean,
in the
like-
pocket and throw the ball with a hand in your face, no, you're not. There's no
He's
place
got-
for you.
I mean, like,
But he
both-
doesn't have the accuracy. He doesn't have the like. He's
Aaron
not,
Rodgers is mobile, but Aaron Rodgers can complete a pass.
yeah.
on the run too.
I think Manziel's really never had a chance in the NFL to prove if he's like.
No,
The reason he's
that
never
game
had
against
the,
Duke,
re-
that
the
was
reason
his last hurrah
the
in
reason
football.
he's never had this opportunity is because he
Game
keeps
against
fucking it
Duke.
up.
That was his last hurrah in football.
It was.
The game against Duke. This is-
College is a completely different ballgame from the NFL.
All right,
yeah,
so
it
we're
definitely
gonna
is.
go.
Johnny Manziel's done.
All right,
His
so we're gonna
coach
move
is
over
with.
to Major League Baseball. We're getting close on time, so let's kind of keep baseball stuff short. So we're gonna talk about the Cubs and we're gonna talk about the White Sox. Which one of these two things do you believe in more?
Cubs,
The
easily.
Cubs easily. What?
Easily.
Are you serious?
And why?
And why?
Don't
Because
sleep
they.
on the Southsiders.
Let's
They're
not
a
sleep
better
on the
team.
Southsiders. They're
I'm
a
not
better
sleep-
team.
I'm not
They're
sleeping on
younger.
I'm not sleeping on the White Sox.
But there's a lot to be excited
like,
about with the Cubs.
what they're doing, like what the White Sox are doing right now, like they better start than I pictured. 10 games in, like what are they? 8-2, 8-2.
Same as the Cubs.
Yeah,
Same
but
as the
they haven't
Cubs.
really
Same as
played.
the Cubs.
I mean,
They're
it's
super good teams.
and it's a
Well,
lot.
you played
Neither
Minnesota
has
for 3 games. Minnesota hadn't won a game yet.
But neither has
They played Oakland too. I don't think it's any good.
Oakland's
Oakland's
won
win.
6 games.
Oakland's like,
Oakland's 6-4, I think.
and
Yeah,
that Oakland window kind of.
I mean, the White Sox might have the
Well,
best
Billy
pitcher
Beane
in the
traded
American
everyone
League.
away.
More than like they might have the best pitcher in the American League. They might have the best pitcher in
Chris
baseball. Yeah,
He not in baseball.
Not in baseball.
I think it's
But
close though.
In the American
So
League.
who?
Yes.
Anybody the Cubs have.
Clayton,
Jake
I would
Arrieta.
take Clayton
If you-
Kershaw over Chris Sale.
Any day of the week.
I would take Chris Sale over Jake Arrieta.
We haven't seen Chris
No.
Sale in the
No,
playoffs.
No.
I would not take Chris Sale over. Even
I
though
would.
Chris Sale, in the
Would you
last
wanna face Chris Sale's
3 or 4
slider ever?
years. Yeah, but would you want to
You
face
face
Jake
Arrieta's
Arrieta's cutter? His cutter's
I
crazy
think
big.
it's close. And not to mention, Chris Sale puts up ridiculous numbers on the bad White Sox last season. Like the guy
He's
got
putting up- he's putting up bad
run
support.
no run support at all on the White Sox.
Outside of Abreu, like that's
He's putting up numbers. He's
Well,
putting up numbers that
you look
that
at who the
he's been
Sox
putting
have,
up the last
though.
4 years.
I'm looking at it.
Look at who the Sox have now. They got Todd Frazier. You went and get
Third
Brad
base.
Lowry. You got Jose Abreu.
Jimmy
They
Rollins.
don't have a catcher outside of Alex Avila, but
Nope.
do not
they
have
will
a catcher.
figure that out eventually. But the outfield is better now that you don't have Avisail Garcia playing right field.
Dude, I would
You
take
got
the Cubs-
Austin Jackson
I would take the
in
Cubs
center.
prospects over the Sox players.
But
I still would take the Cubs though. I think the
Cubs-
Cubs.
The
Like,
Cubs,
overall?
the Sox are gonna plateau. They're
Yeah.
gonna fall off.
No.
They're
And once
gonna
they start playing-
fall
break
off.
and it's gonna fizzle
Once they
out.
start
They're
playing
gonna
some
fall-
teams
they're
in the
gonna
in the
fall off.
in the AL, they're legitimate. Like if they play the Red Sox or like any of those
And the
teams.
Angels.
I gave the Sox 85 wins this year. The Cubs 97. So
The Cubs are gonna be a
That's
lot
my
better
2
than the
cents.
Sox are. They're like that lineup top to bottom is just like
Man,
They
man,
turn up-
Cubs
they
are
turn
bad.
up-
today against the Rockies was a little
Destroyed
fluky.
him.
yeah, it's a little fluky. Yeah, I mean they have those. I mean they had
It
that
was
same
Kyle
type of game
Hendricks.
against
Hendricks is
Arizona.
not the
And
best
Hendricks
pitcher.
is not the best pitcher.
Hendricks, one of those pitchers might get dealt by trade deadline.
I hope it's
probably.
Hendricks. 'cause he
It's
was
going to
like-
be Hamill actually because his contract's up.
Yeah, I think
like
it definitely
him.
might be Hamill. Yeah,
Hendricks
he's
still
definitely
has a
last
ceiling,
year's
so.
contract. Yeah. So you might want to get
Hendricks
some.
saving graces.
Plus they got a lot of guys in their farm system. They're gonna want to bolster.
They don't have a
that-
lot of
that-
pitchers though.
Yeah, they're
They
gonna
got
want.
Wilson
They got a lot.
Contreras, Baez, and Almora. Those are the next 3 guys.
Yeah,
up.
exactly, and they're
And
gonna
they just
want to.
moved Baez up.
Yeah,
And
he
they-
just got activated. So
And they're going to they're gonna want to get some more pitching for the
But, I mean,
playoffs. So
the
they're
X
gonna want
factor
to
for
trade
the
those
Sox is,
guys.
do you get Tim Anderson and Carson Fulmer up? and that will define their season.
And when it's all said and done, the Cubs will have a better season than the Sox. End of discussion.
I don't think that's even a debate. I think
That's not even a debate.
I think
That's not a debate.
Top to bottom, that team on paper is way better.
Yeah,
the Cubs could legitimately win it all this year.
Yeah,
and the White Sox, if they make the playoffs, that'll be an accomplishment.
As a wild card team.
I think the biggest
They're not beating
obstacle
Kansas
in
City
front of the
for that,
Cubs will probably be the Nats
Detroit's
or
gonna flame
the
out.
Giants.
Yeah, that was too.
Yeah, the Cubs, man, they just churn out at
Cubs
bats. I
and
mean, they
Giants
just
in
work
the
you.
LCS.
I mean,
Yeah,
they one
yeah.
guy. They're
Yeah,
one
how many
guy.
losses
They
the
lead
Cubs
the
have?
league in walks.
One?
I mean,
Two?
the dude from Cincinnati.
Including the day two.
The
They're
dude from
so
Cincinnati,
patient.
the dude from Cincinnati had a 50 pitch or 60 pitch first inning.
And the
Alfredo Simon threw 49 pitches in the first inning.
It's ridiculous.
And he walked 3 guys
And-
Wow,
and had a hit by pitch.
The one thing about the
He
Cubs
gave
is
up a
like,
single to John Lackey.
ridiculous.
and Mike, like you pointed this out on, like I saw your Facebook post about that game. It's like, dude, like this Cubs lineup is patient.
They're taking walks.
Yeah, they're
They
taking
are.
walks.
And you don't
Patience.
win games by striking out like they did last year.
They've had. I've looked at the
And
box
they still
score,
won 97 games.
and they got people. They got like a lot of runs scored in just off of walks.
No, the Cubs
Bases
walked
loaded.
10 times in that game.
It's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
How
They
do you
wear
don't
your
do that
pitchers
and
down.
not win a baseball game.
They wear your
It's not
pitchers
possible.
down. I mean, they got at bats that are like 8 to 10 pitches per at bat.
They're only seeing
It's-
3 point whatever pitches per at bat, which is actually below the league average. But they're making pitchers work.
They're definitely
They're
making
pitching
pitchers
around
work.
them because the offense is so good that
Yeah,
they
they're
don't
seeing-
want to give up the home run.
They're definitely making pitches work.
No, the
That's-
Cubs
that's-
will lead the league in runs scored this year, or be near the very top.
I've said-
but
I
they're not
said
going to
that.
lead the league in home runs.
I said that they were gonna at least every game 5+ runs, 6+ runs a game. That's pretty
I don't
damn.
think
That's
that's-
pretty damn
And that's
good.
with Schwarber out of the lineup.
That's really good right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
Solara's been very good.
I guess we'll see what happens with the Cubs. And next week we're gonna try to go live. So next Saturday. So that'll be exciting. So we're gonna do the next couple live. So this is Triangle signing out. You guys all have a great weekend, and we will see you guys next week. Peace out.